What's up, YouTube? This is Scaf'S, and today I'm bringing you guys one of my map guide reviews for one of the new DLC maps, Fog. I just found this one so interesting that I had to give it to you guys right now, which I will be bringing you guys the rest of the DLC probably before other maps too. But anyways, let's get into it. So Fog, as we all know, it has its own special care package, and which is the Michael Myers, which is pretty awesome. I kind of enjoy it. If you guys haven't got them yet, you got to earn a care package and you have a chance to actually win them. But let's go ahead and get into it. Basically, it's a smaller, like a medium small map. I really like it. Probably my favorite map of, like, one of my favorite maps of all time for Call of Duty Ghosts. If you didn't see that, there was a ghost there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Just so you know, if you do see a propane tank, you can blow it up. So if you want some funny trolls or something like that, you could get some funny trolls, just sit there, wait for someone comes out, blow up that tank, maybe get a kill. So, which is pretty cool. I just want to show you guys another place where I found tanks at is right here, which does kill you, as you can see right there. So I just wanted to show you guys could kill people off these tanks, which is pretty awesome. Oh, it blew the chair up. Anyway, so let's get into it. So this is one of the main spawns here. If you ever spawn on this side of the map, I always usually go in there, but let's go over this area. You got a little little storage shed here. If you guys didn't know, you can take a peek out this window right here if you're desperate and you think you might be trapped by someone, which is pretty cool. I usually try and run around this shed. This shed gives you pretty good protection and kind of keeps you hidden from everybody. So if you're ever running around that way, I suggest using that shed as a little bit of protection. Next, let's go up here. Another cool spot. You can jump up on these if you like, but not very useful. People might jump up there, sit down, and hide in the corner. But if you didn't know, you can actually jump up on this little sled roof here, and you can actually peek inside here and jump in if you so please. Which is pretty cool. I've used it a couple times and gotten kills because people really don't expect you to come up to their window and just peek in at them. So very useful. I definitely suggest using it. If you guys didn't know, you can get up here and walk up on this fridge, but it's not very useful again. You could probably catch the people coming out of here if you want to be a little bit campy, but that's your own choice. If you didn't know, you can jump up on these, which isn't very useful, but it is there. If your team isn't inside this house and is on this side of the map and you have a feeling they're coming this way, this is a nice little head glitch right here. You can see this side of the opening of the cave, and don't forget there's another side to the opening. There's that thing is a big pillar in the middle, but you can look on this side and that side and they'll be coming at you. Just use this as a head glitch, peek out here, boom, take one out or so. Next, let's go ahead. Of course, you got this. We'll go upstairs here. And next, like this will go upstairs if you guys didn't know. And, it just wraps right back around to this is the downstairs. Another place, this is a bomb right here. Another place people like to sit is right here, back here in this corner. Not a bad spot, but always be mindful that if you're in their spawn or you think there might be a guy around, there might be sitting back here just camping it out. So you can get up on here, be a little bit campy here, take people out this way, probably look up here. This takes you out to the back deck, right where I was before, which is alright. Next, let's go upstairs, take a look around. Of course, if you are upstairs, you can look out here, check out the shed. Not too much action goes on back there, but there might be someone coming around every once in a while. Might be worth taking a look. Next is this window. I definitely suggest, like, you can hop up here and hide, but there's not much action this way. All your action is going to be right here and right around here. For the people that may not know that, PS guys or people that haven't bought the map pack yet, that's where most of the action comes from, is mid and right to the right. Next, you can jump up on here. I have seen, and of course you can go around into here. But I have seen people camping up here, so always be mindful there might be someone right here. And same goes for right over here, they'll hop up on here. Got the nice little camo here, especially with the ghillie suit. Let's hop back in here. Yeah, so this is it basically for the house. There is this downstairs, which I'll show you the other side, but you can breach it, which is pretty cool. Basically, this thing goes downstairs, and all it is a room, and it goes all the way up this way to out to the other side of the map. Very useful if you're trying to sneak up on the other team, or they get you in some kind of trap over there. Come on down through here, either way, from that way or this way, and you can catch them by surprise. Next, let's go. If I spawn on this side, let's go to my first route. Okay, my very first route is this way. I'll run straight through the house right to here. I'm definitely an attack guy, so that's the way I play. And always, about the time you're hitting this route, there's almost 90% of the time there's going to be a guy or a couple guys or girls come around this corner. So I always, right when you hit this corner, you want to start aiming and get ready to shoot, because they're about the time you get there, they're going to be hitting here. And as you can see, it comes all the way around, which is, this is the other spawn area. You actually spawn, I believe, right about here when you spawn on this side of the map. And of course, you know, by the time you run through the house, and they're about right here, so you know, you meet pretty equally right there. Now this is the other side. You can actually breach on this side. There's a wall here. This goes all the way down and underneath right up to the house again. A nice little thing about this is if you're coming up here, you realize, okay, this room isn't very used. You know, people don't really sit in here, but they always sit here and try and look out that way, out the doorway right here. So it's always nice to come up here and just peek this way. You can catch people, and they're coming from their spawns this way. It's really nice. Let's go back to the other side of the map now, to the other spawn. I'm not gonna really go over this middle part. There's not much to it. I try and, like, if you're running through here, just try and stay out of this area, because it's very easy. A person could be camping anywhere. You know, I've seen them camp down here, you know, which isn't a bad spot. You know, of course, if you want to use it yourself. Another spot people like to use is head glitch this barrel and wait for you to come around that corner. So keep that in mind. You know, if you're coming around this way, always look there. You know, they could be coming anywhere. And another thing, if you're coming from this way, I've picked up many of kills, because if this is their side of the spawn and you're over here, they'll spawn over here and they'll come up over this hill, and you can catch them coming up over the hill and really start to get them mad. But yeah, this is just basically a non-used area. Not too many people use it. I like to kill in my care pack for the Michael Myers around here. You know, you got this building here, not really too useful. You know, you can't really get any lines of sight, but you can sit in here and aim out. Another thing, they got a little boathouse back here, which, you know, it isn't very useful. You know, you can look out this way, and this way you can watch this center path, which is very used. Next, there is a log here, so if you ever run and you can't get over it, just jump. Next is this middle path. This is a lot of action, heavy area for a lot of action, as these pathways. Here's a nice head glitch rock. If you are coming around this side, definitely get ready, because you are probably going to get in a gunfight. And the most used place is these two frickin' windows. So put an eye on those. You know, when you come around the corner, look down here. Watch down, then come up and check those areas, because they will be there waiting. Next, let's go ahead and go back around outside. Another good spot is, like, when I'm playing S&D and I'm on this side, I'll rush this side and I'll catch people. Just, I mean, I've gotten triple kills. Just they'll come around right around this corner, and you can just eat them up. Use this little hill as your head glitch here, you know, and then all you gotta do is back down to get away from them, which is really nice. Of course, there is another entrance to these cave areas right there. Next, this is a nice spot some people might sit up in and be mindful of it, but it's not very heavily used. You can fall off the edges, so do not go off the edge, or else you might be shit out of luck. Okay, next, another little path. If you're running through here, I'd come up here, because you're going to catch people more this way. They're going to be looking forward, and you can just catch them from the side, which is really nice. Of course, another entrance to the caves there. Next, we got this back area. Not very used, not very heavily trafficked, but, you know, if you're coming around here, nice little spots here. It's not very used, though, so just keep that in mind. You're not going to get much action back here. But, of course, you can get up on this trailer if you still like, and maybe even be sneaking attacking them right out the backside. but it's not very heavily ran. Next, let's get to the last part of this, which is right around this corner in the caves. Now, the caves are very useful, a lot of action, always be ready. Of course, as I was showing you earlier, there's this pillar here. If you're coming up this way, you know, be ready. There's going to be people this way, you know, maybe coming at you from here. So always be mindful in these caves. They're going to be everywhere. Nice little head glitch is this rock, because they'll come up this way or they might come from here. But if they're spawning over there, they might come this. They'll probably come this way, and you can catch them. Use this rock as a little head glitch, and definitely keep something in front of you. This hole, I fell in it several times. It does kill you, and just be careful of it and mindful of it. Next, another head glitch rock, which is pretty useful, is just right here. You know, duck down a little bit, and you know, you can catch them coming up this way if need be. Or if you're sneaking around this corner, you know, you use this as a head glitch. Anyways, guys, this is it for my map guide for Fog. If you guys enjoyed it, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be bringing you guys the rest of the DLC later. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.